that the rapper used a part of the lyrics and vocal melody of the 1988 hit to make her track Sorry. In her lawsuit, the American singer-songwriter sought damages and in order to prevent Nicki Minaj and her team from releasing Sorry. She also claimed that Nicki's team made multiple requests to license Baby Can I Hold You and was denied. Minaj denied committing copyright infringement, stating that her interpolation was protected by the doctrine of fair use. A judge, Virginia Phillips, has now handed Nicki's victory in court on Wednesday as she ruled that the rapper did not commit copyright infringement after she wrote and recorded her song. And the GoFundMe campaign launched for disqualified Big Brother Naija housemate Erica has garnered $36,000 by Thursday morning, which represents about a third of the $100,000 target. The fundraising was launched by Ehizode Irefo, appeal on behalf of Isioma Anumene on September 6th, the day Erica was shoved out of the house for breaching the rules. The state beneficiary, Isioma Anumene, who is a cousin of Erica, said the funds will be used to raise awareness for mental health as per therapist fees and also help her get back on her feet considering the disqualification. Irefo explained that the eventual beneficiary, Erica, does not have a United States bank account and the withdrawal will be done by proxy. And music and fashion icon Kanye West took his attacks on the American music industry to another level as he posted a video on Twitter on Wednesday purportedly showing him urinating on his Grammy Award while posting more tweets threatening Universal Music. This comes after he criticized Universal Music Group and other music labels for giving out slave contracts to artists and then alleging that the company doesn't want him to buy off his music masters because they want to make billions of him even in his death. He took his attack to a different level, revealing details of his contract and praising Hit Boy, a Grammy Award-winning producer who was motivated by Kanye's tweets to come out to reveal he has worked with Universal Music for over 10 years and is still enslaved by their contract. And that's it from entertainment into sport, where PSG beat Mets to claim first win of the season. This on our sports bulletin. Welcome to Sports News, where French champions PSG won their first game in the 2020-2021 League One season after Julian Draxler's late header gave them a 1-0 victory over Metz at the Parc des Princes last night. Thomas Tuchel's side had lost their opening 2 league games for the first time since 1984-1985 and had not lost 3 league games in a row since 2010. The French Giants had Abdou Diallo sent off after 65 minutes, but German midfielder Draxler, 93rd minute header, claimed victory for the 10-man. PSG, winners of 7 of the past 8 League One titles, sits 15th on the table after 3 matches, 4 points behind early leaders Rennes. And League One club Hull City are through to the 3rd round of the Carabao Cup following a 9-8 penalty shootout win over Leeds United at Elland Road, despite conceding a stoppage time equaliser after a 1-1 draw in regulation time. Leeds have now been eliminated at the 2nd round stage at Elland Road in each of their 3 seasons under manager Marcelo Bielsa, losing on penalties in the last 2 campaigns. In all their 2nd round matches, West Bromwich Albion defeated Harrogate 3-0 to progress, while Fulham beat Ipswich Town 1-0 to advance. Everton trashed Salford 3-0. Bristol City defeated Northampton 4-0, while Brentford stunned Premier League side Southampton 2-0. And that's it from sports, and that's the news. But before we go, Our quick recap of the headlines. Sensitive materials arrive CBN office in Benin ahead of Edo governorship poll. Police assure Edo residents of neutrality and adequate security. And Federal Executive Council OK's new anti-corruption agency. Do remember that the continued unity of Nigeria is a collective responsibility. Be sure to play your part. Coronavirus as well. Wash your hands regularly with soap under running water. Use your face masks when in public to stay safe. KFM's news break was produced by Blessing Asekore. I am Omoya Wade saying thanks for listening. Good morning.